Hello, my name's Jeff White. I'm a Farmington and a Livonia resident today. I've been up here probably for the past 7 years. I mean, I haven't been here in the last couple of years with the COVID and all that stuff. I did want to talk about a subject, and I'm going to say I'm sorry about your guys' situation. It's a little different subject, but it's right here at home in Oakland County. And the subject that I'm going to speak about is probate. You know, I've been in the probate system here in Oakland County 12 years. Do you find, and I'm still there today. Actually, I was going to come up here today. On this day, one of the trustees that I have in Oakland County was going to be sentenced. That sentencing has been postponed till February 20th. And that's fine and dandy. That individual is going to get what they deserve. I mean, they got the conviction, they're going to get what they deserve. But up there in Oakland County, in the probate arena, that venue, there's a lot of situations going on up there. There's even things that Mr. Spitz spoke about, human trafficking, but I'm not going to get into that right now, and I'm not going to get into my situation too much, because there's co-trustees up there, and there's just one trustee. Now there's co-trustees on my case, and you've got co-trustee A, and I'm going to name the judge because I dislike him quite a bit. Judge Dan O'Brien in probate. Don't mix him up with the other judge around here. And he's got probate, he's got trustee A and trustee B. And trustee A is going to get away with everything he does. And that's Thomas Brennan Frazier. He may still get away with it. I mean, tomorrow I'll be going back up to the state because the Attorney General took this case. But I'm asking you guys to go in there and start looking at the files. You know, back in like 2018, I do remember seeing you up there. You were just doing business, but you know, it's kind of funny. I forget your name. I think it's...
Please direct your comments to me.
Okay, but anyhow, I thought, wow, they're up here. The commissioners are up here, and they're actually viewing what's going on up here. So, well, these attorneys that are up there, and I'm not saying him because he was doing business and he did a fine job that day that I witnessed him, but there are a lot of them that are being favored up there. And you know, these attorneys are weaponizing the probate court side of these cases, my case in general, and many other cases that I've viewed, because when you're up there for 12 years, you meet others. I can go off and name you several off the top right now, but I won't go because I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. So they just do this just to enrich their lives. They liquidate estates with no thoughts of the other people. You know, and what these families are, what's happening to these families. You know, all the evidence is up there in the Register of Actions. You know, it's up there, and just everybody's got to go take a look. I'm going to be just a couple minutes here.
No, that's 3 minutes, sir.
Well,
yep.
I'm just going to. I'm going to take one last minute because I'll be up here.
No,
next.
You don't get to take one last minute. Everyone gets 3 minutes. We treat everyone the same here.
The laws are being broken up there, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Mr. Woodward, I sat here with you in 21.
Sir,
in this forum,
your time of public comment is over.
When Casey Kasem was
Thank
here,
you.
yeah, you just keep
next up
pushing
is
this
Jody
off.
White.
I'll be back to talk to you again. But there's a big
always
problem
welcome,
up there.
sir.
A lot of false
Please
fictional briefs being
follow
done.
the rules that everyone else is following.
Yep.
Even ones that don't like
I'm
me.
glad you came over here and not
yeah,
Mr.
come on. Mr. White, please. Jody.
Hey,
Jody White, you are...
leave me alone. I was just right here because I was
Your 3
assaulted
minutes
by
are
one
beginning.
of these guys, so I don't really like this. But
Welcome.
I want to say thank you again because many of you have been meeting with me. These sheriffs know what we're up here for. And I am not appreciating them. I need them to back away because we are allowed to come and tell you what's going on. And, you know, Mr. Hoffman did come up and look at the videotapes of what happened. And you guys know it's probate again. What I'm doing today is kind of coming to let you know that we're going to the State Bar of Michigan tomorrow to their Board of Commissioners. You guys have been somewhat helpful. A couple of you are going to go and talk to the new probate judge, Tracy Richards, and then the new chief judge, Jennifer Callahan, which is wonderful. But Jennifer Callahan, some of her cases are egregious. Victoria McCasey, look up her case. She's dead. She was a blonde. I know you guys know her. She died of this. The stress killed her. And she lost everything, okay? So Victoria McCasey, if you do go up to look and talk with Judge Callahan, but The reason why I'm here is because there's some constitutional supervisory powers that the Attorney General has, which is wonderful. But like Jeff was saying, why would they only take down co-trustee B and not co-trustee A when they were supposed to be doing the job together? And it was in concert with a court order. But again, maybe you guys don't understand the probate process like we do. I have become an expert, not by choice, okay? So what I'm just doing is I'm gonna be asking the State Bar of Michigan, I'm requesting for intervention because the attorneys have to stop the attorneys from the scamming. You guys are citizens, also like us, and I pray that this never happens to you. Number two, we're going to ask for their authority and obligation to intervene because I looked up at the laws. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm lawful, legal, and compliant. I'm learning the law, and I'm learning how to public speak without, getting mad. So, the third thing is legal foundation and specific advocacy efforts. Because again, we need some of the lawyers, especially the ones that have worked in there, who has seen Judge O'Brien do what he does, and these sheriffs have seen it. They've watched it happen, and we're still looking for our videotapes because you will see the sheriffs come right behind me, stand behind me, and they're intimidating me. I did not know that I was going to be threatened and assaulted and eventually thrown into jail, but guess what? That's what's happening. Lastly, we are really, this is my prayer, equal protection, because again, if co-trustee B goes down, A should go down. It's called equal protection under the law, but that also goes with criminal behavior. And we're requesting for legislative action. And the name of the bill that we've written is the Michigan Attorney Fiduciary Accountability Act of 2025. It's when an attorney has a dual role, acting as also maybe a co-trustee or a personal rep. We want attorneys in our line of business, but we want them to act professional and we want them to stop stealing. My time is up and I'm going to respect that. Mr. Woodward, congratulations for coming back, but I do hope we get the meeting with the judge. And Mrs. Powell was helping us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.